Hey man, so P. Diddy is in prison. Everybody and their mama is deleting their tweets. All of them deleting tweets. Usher deleted all his tweets. Pink deleted all her tweets. It's wild out here in these streets. But Diddy said, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. Because it's bad boy for life. Screw Diddy. Diddy gonna take down Hollywood. But watch this. Let's talk about the DOJ. Now, everybody running around saying, literally right now, everybody's saying that the DOJ released a letter from, what's his name, Dylan Rouse, whatever the guy's name is that tried to assassinate Don Don. I don't believe them. I'm going to tell you what I don't believe. And I'm going to tell you how they playing everybody. I don't believe that man wrote that letter. That handwriting looked too damn neat for a mentally ill person who decided he was going to get on a plane and go over to Ukraine and try and recruit terrorists to fight in the Ukraine war. Then he went to Haiti and tried to recruit terrorists to come to Haiti to fight to help the people in Haiti. I think the DOJ wrote that letter their damn self. And that was their way of confirming that, yeah, we got him and he's going to be all right, but we still got this hit out on Donald Trump. That's what I think they was doing. And they were just confirming they got a hit out on Don Don. And then on top of that, I bet you they had a committee of people trying to figure out what should we put as the number that wouldn't draw attention but would fall in the right frame to make sense. Because do you think $150,000 is worth risking your life to try and assassinate a president or a presidential candidate? I don't think so. Not considering what you're up against. For example, they got teams from, they said they have 5 assassination teams that's trying to assassinate Donald Trump. Think $150,000 go a long way between 5 people? I don't think so. Something don't add up. It don't make no damn sense. You know why it don't make no sense? Because it's a lie from the devil in hell. And that's all it is a gigantic freaking lie. So none of that make no damn sense. The simple fact that Trump came out and said that they're mishandling the investigation into the man is a sign that something's going on. That the feds, the FBI shouldn't be involved in the investigation. That the governor of Florida wants to take over the investigation. All of these are signs that there's a whole bunch of BS. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of BS, man. Hit the like button. I know 40 haters got here quick. You might as well hit the button. You're watching me. Trying to see if I'm gonna say something about you, which I'm not. So go and hit the button. Rest assured, I care less about you. So it don't make no sense. When you really think about it, it makes zero sense. But the thing that got me over this weekend was them trying to go at Penny. I think I released a video about this, or I recorded one. I don't know if I released it, but I'm going to state it again. I don't appreciate the fact that they're trying to cancel Janet Jackson as Penny. You can't cancel Penny from Good Times, man, because she don't agree with your philosophy that Kamala Harris is black. And it's so hypocritical because the same group of people say Black Lives Matter, but then everything you do, if a black person don't agree with you, you want to culturally destroy them. You want to financially destroy them and economically destroy them, i.e. Mark Robinson. So Black Lives Matter, liberals, only if that black person agree with you. So that's what you say. Black Lives Matter if. That's what the slogan should say. Black Lives Matter if. And the great thing is, the whole Black Lives Matter crew figured that out. So you don't hear them running around saying Black Lives Matter for Kamala. They figured it out. So that farce is gone. It's done. But y'all want to try and cancel Penny. Y'all want to cancel Janet. Y'all want to cancel Michael Jackson's sister. You done lost your damn mind. And so I submit that more black icons should come out and say that she ain't black, so they can just continue to try and cancel them. I'm trying to figure out who would be the perfect person for them to target. Maybe a Denzel Washington would be the guy. I don't know if people will stand up for Denzel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who would take for people to stand up and say, man, screw y'all. But it's insane to me that you can sit there and pretend like you're the arbiter of truth and you care about black people, then you attack Penny. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's insane. And let me tell you something about this whole Diddy thing. Y'all remember all the people that was covering that? Was it the right eye they covered or their left eye? What's the Illuminati sign? They cover their right eye, their left eye. They cover their left eye like this, right? They all up on the screen covering their left eye like this, right? Which one was the symbol they would use? Kill Chuck, you into that old occult shit. Which eye y'all cover? Which eye y'all cover, man? That's Jay-Z with the whole triangle thing. He gonna get it too. Somebody said they better be covering their asses because they're gonna be in prison soon. I'm with you. Whatever eye it is, all of them will cover the eye. You will see the video. I mean, they will make videos with all of them covering that eyeball. I want y'all to go look at all them people that had their eyes covered. All the people that used to post the videos of on Twitter of the children's sandals, the children's slippers, the lost kids' gloves, all that stuff. I want you to look at all them people. Because all them people, all them damn people is the ones who gonna go to prison. Because all them people was running with Diddy. All the left eye covering people. Matter of fact, it is the left eye because they had the singer Left Eye from TLC. It's the left eye people. All them cover their eyes because they into that Satanism. And all of them finna go down. But I'm waiting to see. The one I really want to see get caught up is Jay-Z. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to see Jay-Z get caught up unlike anything else. Because he's the ringleader. He got his cognac with the Leviathan cross on it. Don't say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hear nothing about Ashton Kutcher, but Ashton been down with that foolishness. Hopefully he got arrested. Him, John Legend need to go. John Legend, old lady, need to go with her cannibalistic behind. All of them need to go to prison. Every last one of them. So be looking for the people who deleting their tweets. So far it's been Pink and Usher. They all of them need to go, man. And I can tell you this. Diddy been saying in his rap songs, if you take him down, he taking everybody with him. So I believe that he gonna take everybody with him. I think that dude gonna snitch on everybody. He gonna snitch on everybody. You know what I'm saying? He gonna snitch on everybody. And you know what? Good. Let's see if the no snitching street clause that they preached in rap, and let's see if one of the kings of rap ain't gonna snitch. He gonna snitch. I can tell you now he gonna snitch. Probably already been snitching. You know what I'm saying? And it need to happen. I'm sorry. Like the whole satanic sex magic, sex ritual, pedo thing, that need to come to an end in America. I'm sorry. All y'all do is bringing curses down on everybody. All that stuff need to end, man. It's ridiculous. All that needs to end. Somebody say he's an asset. Of course he's an asset. I mean, Kanye West came out and said the only reason why he attacked him was because he was a Fed. You know what I'm saying? He said the only reason why you attacked me is because you were Fed. I don't care who they put the Epstein list on, guys. Honestly, I don't care. One ring devil falling is as good as another ring devil falling for me, man. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I don't care when them serpents get to biting each other and stab each other in the back. Actually, I prefer for them to stab each other in the back. You know what I'm saying? So, I prefer to watch them stab each other in the back. They're just a bunch of wicked bastards. You know, we just got to keep it real. I released a video talking about how Kamala, well, that's tomorrow. Kamala talking about up with education, down with deportation. It was either up with agitation or up with education, down with deportation. The up part don't matter. The chick was dancing saying down with deportation while she was the border czar. Chicago, you got the Chicago gangs banded together to take on the Venezuelan gangs, which is something I told y'all was going to happen. I told you it was going to pop off in Chi-Town. And they have officially got themselves a spokesman now that came forth and said, hey, it's about to be blood in the streets, fire in buildings, fire and brimstone, because y'all giving these illegal stuff that y'all should have been giving to the black community, which is about to be wild. You know it's wild when gangs start to get a spokesman to come out and speak for them. He ain't just come out and say that. He had clearance to come out and say that. That some of the worst gangs in America is in Chicago. And they came out and said, he came out and spoke out for them to the point to where it hit the news. So it's about to pop off. I'm sorry. It's going to pop off unlike anything you ever seen in Chi-Town. Now, what worries me about this is they knew them people was coming over here. They let them people over here unvetted, left the borders wide open, let them in. And so now they got essentially a military force inside of America that they can use. For example, watch this. Kamala Harris wins the election, which I pray to God she doesn't. And she needs a hit squad to go out and go after people who say negative stuff about her. They got one baked in. Don't think that none of them people are not CIA assets. Don't think that some of the Haitians not CIA assets. You just saw how they used the CIA, or that guy had to be a CIA asset trying to assassinate the president. You know what I'm saying? Just how Rome fell but faster, yep. So you got assets in this nation that are gangs. Don't forget, the real Rick Ross, Freeway Rick Ross, told everybody that his dope that he got to flood the black community came from the CIA. I mean, it's that simple, bro. Right there in front of you. Them boys, it's about to be bad. You take that in the urban cities, and this is the unrest they could create. You stir them Venezuelans, and you still ain't heard nothing about the Cubans and the Nicaraguans, right? We only heard Venezuelans and Haitians. The Cubans and Nicaraguans are under the radar for real. You ain't heard nothing about no Cuban gang. You ain't heard nothing about no Nicaraguan gang. All you heard was Venezuelan and Haitians. So forget the Chinese that came over here, the military-age Chinese that they were letting over, that they were covering in the news. So when you look at it, they got a mini army inside this nation. Literally got an army inside the borders of this nation that they let in. And I submit to you that army gonna get activated after they lose this election, between November 6th and whatever inauguration day is. When inauguration day, like January 20th, 15th, 10th, between the time they lose to inauguration day, that army gonna act a damn fool. It's going down out here in these streets. And so we're gonna go through that time period of unrest and turmoil. Then Don gonna get in there, and they might try and use that unrest and turmoil to lock everything down, do martial law, something crazy. Don gonna eventually get in there, and then it's gonna swing the other way, and it's gonna be pure on savagery out here in these streets, getting rid of them. Man, I don't want to survive on no beans and rice and water, man. I got chicken. I got freeze-dried meat. I got everything. I got what I need. I'm not trying to survive on no beans and rice. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to survive on no beans and rice. I'm sorry. Y'all can get some good stuff. Now, if you can't afford nothing, get rice and beans. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget the Chinese sleeping dragon. I ain't forgetting none of them, bro. Brother, they let enough people over here to destroy this nation. I mean, and it's treason, bro. And the thing that pisses me off is, like I went to a birthday party this weekend. Didn't really care to go. Gave a commitment to go. Went to the birthday party. The conversation turns to politics, and they start talking about the Haitians. And it's, oh, I'm a single cat woman, and, you know, I believe the Haitians need an opportunity. And I told them just like this, I said, let me tell you something. I said, if you feel the Haitians need an opportunity, let's go find a Haitian and let them move in here with you, your husband, and these cats right now. Well, no. I'm pretty sure we can find a Haitian and we can move a Haitian male in this house with you, your husband, and this cats and dogs right now. All that foolishness went away. You see, all the feelings don't matter when you're confronted with the reality. But it's cool to say it. It's cool to say it while you can go into your house and go out of your house and leave your front door unlocked and ain't nothing going on. It's all good until it happened to you. All the conversation changed at that point in time. Until then it was this debate. It was these talking points. No. That's what you believe. I need you to do it. Put your money where your mouth is. Y'all rich. Y'all got money. Put your money where your mouth is. And all the conversation ended. It was a big old squirrel. Whole conversation ended right then and there. You know what I'm saying? But it's disgusting. It's truly disgusting. And in that case, it was offense because this person decided they didn't want to have any children. They wanted to have cats and dogs instead of children because they wanted to spend their life doing whatever they wanted to do. You made that decision. Don't be offended because somebody points out the fact that you made that decision. But that offense over the decision that they made is what justifies the destruction of America. Are you crazy? You made that decision. Cool. Live with it. Nobody give a damn. I frankly don't care. But don't sit there and say, because somebody said this, I'm going to vote this way. No. So you're going to destroy America because your feelings got hurt. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. It's crazy. That's the thing that get me, man. It's insanity. Your feelings hurt, let's destroy America. You can't have your way, let's destroy America. It's pure on insanity. And what the media has been allowed to do. And let me just talk about the media for a second. Like, let's take Mark Robinson, right? And I don't know if I said this. I may have been thinking. I might have said it on a video, but let's just take Mark Robinson. The thing that really gets me about CNN attacking Mark Robinson, who in the hell would believe CNN at this point in time? Like, you got to be crazy to believe anything CNN has to say. That's how you know the attack on Mark Robinson is a deep state CIA attack on Mark Robinson. Because don't nobody believe no damn CNN. Nobody. I don't even think the left believes the shit that CNN says. They've been proven wrong so many times. In fact, they was mad at CNN because of one of the debates with Donald Trump. And it was like, oh, you guys should have been more rough on Donald Trump, blah, 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 blah. So it's like, who the hell believe these people? You have to have fallen out of the crib when you were a toddler and bumped your head on the side of the crib on the way down to bumping your head on a concrete floor to believe seeing it. Your parents couldn't have had no carpet. They had to have hardwood or concrete floors in order for you to believe anything that's on CNN. I'm sorry. That's just, it is what it is. Remember the Russian dossier that played out, and we found out that it was Hillary Clinton that paid for the Russian dossier? Remember PP Gate? Remember grab them by the P? Remember all the stuff that they said? You got to be crazy to believe them. Remember how they pushed for lockdowns and for forced vaccinations? You got to be crazy to believe CNN. I mean, you got to be literally insane to believe them. Remember they told you everybody was going to die? Everybody was going to die? I mean, they was the ones that was overboard. Brian Stelter. Remember Brian Stelter was on CNN. Remember Brian Stelter? And then you think about what happened to CNN, how the news, that whole organization crashed. The layoffs, all these different things. Why would anybody believe them? What up, Kong? Why would anybody believe them? It's crazy. You're absolutely insane. Then when you look at who they gave voice to, Clapper, Brennan, every deep state agent. It was on CNN where the guy went on and he said, well, I have a message for Donald Trump. The intelligence agencies have 7 days from Sunday to get back at you. All that happened on CNN. All of it happened on CNN. Every last drop of it. CNN, Communist News Network. In fact, the main one that was labeled fake news was CNN back in those days. That was the main one that was labeled fake news by Donald Trump. So how we go from fake news to anybody believing anything they got to say? If CNN told me Kamala Harris was Indian, I would say Kamala Harris is black. Because that's how little I trust CNN. Whatever they tell me, it's a lie. In fact, if they wanted to make sure, they had Podesta on there too. If they wanted to make sure that people believed that Kamala was black, they should have went on CNN and said that Kamala was Indian. And everybody would have believed that she was black. Because that's how much they lie. You know what I'm saying? And so for CNN to roll out and talk about Mark Robinson, and for anybody to believe that is just pure insanity. You know what I'm saying? It's still insanity. It's just pure and utter insanity. Somebody said you can't even trust their weather forecast. I agree. You can't trust nothing from them. In fact, you're 100% right. Let's go further. You really can't trust their weather forecast because it was CNN where the dude got busted standing in a ditch. It was literally them where the guy got busted standing in a ditch. Remember? During a hurricane. He was like, yeah, it's flooded. And somebody walked behind him. He was standing in a ditch. Yeah, bro. Anderson Cooper, we'll see you there. The Vanderbilt boy. The same person that went with Urano Havari to the Canaanite high place. And it was like, yeah, you know, they went to Israel, went to a Canaanite high place where they were sacrificing children. That's where Anderson Cooper went. It was funny because when I did the video and I was pointing out, this is when I was talking about the Denver airport and how there was a high place in the Denver airport and the lady was recording it. And she was like, this is some weird artwork. No, it's a ritualistic altar in the Denver airport simulating a high place where Canaanites sacrifice babies to Moloch and whoever the other crazy one is that like sacrificing children and Baal. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, dude. That's CNN. And CNN come out with a story attacking Mark Robinson, and it's supposed to have some type of validity. Really? Get the hell out of here. And it pissed me off because I'm sitting there watching Mark Robinson argue with him. They put him on defense, and he's trying to defend the lies. When you defend the lie, all you do is add validity to the lie. What he should have did was went on, hey, I want to come, I want to come on CNN. And he should have just went and attacked their record of lies. Well, what do you say about the evidence? I don't believe your evidence. You are liars. You lied about this. You lied about that. You lied about weapons of mass destruction. You lied about COVID. You lied about the PP gate. You lied about the dossier. You lied about this. You lied about that. You are a liar. I would have been on TV. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. Why should anyone believe your lies? And then I would have just jacked their airtime and talked about my campaign. And I would have went on every show and did the exact same thing, called them a liar, and jacked their airtime and talked about my campaign. And that's the thing that gets under my skin. I'm a little pissy with Don for this. Because Don, you need that man to be governor. I'm a little pissy. Because I know you got real surrogates over there that know this. Don got some fire surrogates. I mean, he got fire surrogates. Like right now, J.D. Vance, fire when it comes to dealing with the media. A dog going on the media, jacking their narratives, and then telling them I'm jacking your narratives. And all they got to do is pick up the phone and say, hey, Mark, man, this is what you need to do. Let us send somebody over there. Let's train somebody. Let's do something for you. That kind of pissed me off right there. But nonetheless, politics is politics. Then you add in the fact that the man is a preacher. And the only reason why they target him is because he did the speech where he talked about Jesus. Literally. If you go back, if you look at the Trump rally, he's the one that started talking about Jesus. And all of a sudden, oh no, we can't have this Negro talking about Jesus. Oh, he's a colored and he believes in Jesus and he's a pastor. We can't have that over the state of North Carolina. Let's take him and say he was on a porno website 30 years ago. And let's say he said he was a black Nazi and it was on a porno site. What? What? And then let's run with that and see if we can get some traction on it. Then while we done ran with it, let's harass the hell out of everybody who works with him and run them off and then make that the news. Oh, his supporting staff has backed away and we don't know how his campaign is going to go to make him look weak. What? What Mark should have said was, you know what? I want to thank Jesus that those people who were with me decided that they were going to leave because that means that they did not deserve to be there in the first place. Thank you, Lord, for removing the enemies from my camp. On TV, they would have cut them cameras off so quick as he started saying Jesus' name. Oh, we're not going to let him talk about Jesus publicly. And what he needs to do is go into the studio and start praying and purgatory prayers against all of them. Go to CNN and try and burn CNN down in prayer and then go on TV. Ask God to judge every one of their lying behinds and then go live on TV. And have his people recording him walking around their studio praying. Walking up and down the hallways where they're in their offices praying. Calling down fire on top of their head. Right from the middle of where they are. I think they're in downtown Atlanta. Fire on top of their neck. Because they're a bunch of liars. That's the worst lying media we ever had. I'm just going to keep it real with you, bro. People play too much. They play way too damn much. They play way too much, man. And it should be, it's like open season on anybody with lies. Open season. Any kind of lie. Anything you can throw out there. And what kills me is, it's really his fault because he's letting it get traction. When you go look at his the last response he had to it, he entertained it. I think it was like a 10-minute long video, and he entertained them for like the first 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then finally he flipped the script on him. It's not about X, it's about Y. He should have flipped the script on him immediately. They would have been running immediately. I mean, absolutely terrified immediately. That's the one thing that pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that really pissed me off. And I'm gonna say this. Uh-oh, we're at the 6 o'clock hour. I'm gonna say this. As a person who's been in politics on the other side of the fence, there's this thing that Christians have where we believe that you shouldn't punch nobody in the mouth because it makes you bad. It makes you look bad publicly. And I don't mean literally punch him in the mouth. I mean verbally hit him in the mouth. There's a time period where the Lord gonna tell you, shut up and don't say nothing. Because he wants you to go through that persecution. It's literally you walk in the same walk that Christ walked. So there's a time period where he's gonna make you sit there and take that. He'll be like, be quiet. Be quiet. I'm dealing with this. I'm dealing with it. Then there's a time period when he's gonna tell you, all right, Meta is at an all-time high. Thank you, Meta. Meta making a brother some money. Then there's a time period where you're gonna need to fight. And you gotta know when it's time to shut up and when it's time to fight. And in the case of Mark, it's time to fight. I'm sorry. It's time for you to fight. And that's just all it is to it. Because the office that he's going into represents the seat of power over a whole state. So every power, principality, and might is going to fight you. And it is what it is. Because you on a mountain of governmental influence. So you're going to have to fight. I'm sorry. You're going to have to bust people in their teeth. You're going to have to get a little dirt under your nails. And you're going to have to fight. And what pisses me off is he don't have somebody there that can fight that battle with him. Thank you, R. Thomas. He don't have anybody there that can fight that battle for him because he should not be answering them questions. He should be on the offense. 100% on the offense. And it just, it really gets under my skin. It really, really gets under my skin. And it drives me. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think about what else is in the news. I'm interested in something. I want to see how something plays out. I want to see how this Diddy thing plays out with J-Lo. I want to see how far they go back and who they can put pressure on, because I refuse to believe that man didn't have videos of everybody that was with him. I'm interested in seeing how that plays out with J-Lo. I'm going to talk about one more thing, then I'm going to go because I need to go finish putting up my content for tomorrow morning because I really don't have all my short videos done. Y'all saw Kamala on with Oprah, right? Y'all saw Kamala, the little clips from Kamala on with Oprah. And when they took Kamala and put her on Oprah's TV show, and they brought all the celebrities in on a Zoom to try and bolster her up, and she couldn't handle being on Oprah, which would be the largest softball interview you ever have. And when you saw Oprah sigh, like, understand, it's Oprah. This woman is media trained to the highest ability. When you see her express an emotion of disdain for this woman publicly like that, it goes to show you how damn dumb that woman is. She can't answer a damn question. It got to the point where Oprah answered questions for her. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane that that's what's put up to be president of the United States. That's what's put up to represent me and you. And what pisses me off even more is that's what they tried to put up to represent a strong black woman. That's what really pissed me off. And that's what should piss all these black women off. That is what they are masquerading as a strong black woman. That's what's supposed to represent my grandma. That's what's supposed to represent my mama, my sister. That thing that can't respond to a question. That's the con you trying to put off on me. That woman who can't answer a damn question is supposed to boy, please. Child, please. People should be so highly offended, it's ridiculous. Every black woman should be offended out of her mind. Every Indian woman should be offended that she's trying to put herself off as being black. Somebody says she's a lizard. Damn right she's a lizard with a lizard neck. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. They try to pawn that off on somebody. Man, that pissed me off, man. Man, that pissed me off, man. It really does. And I submit to you, the more intelligent you are, the more you see. Nope, it ain't got nothing to do with intelligence. The more your eyes have been open and spiritually open, the more you see that it's a whole bunch of bullcrap. I'm sorry. The more your eyes are spiritually open, the more you see it's a whole bunch of BS. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say about it. Because it's crazy. Sitting out here just eating hot chips. Ghetto ass. Got Joe Biden running the White House. Joe Biden back on vacation on the beach. World War III popping off. Israel bombing Hezbollah. Russia sitting there saying, hey man, if y'all drop a bomb inside of our nation, deep into our nation, we're gonna blow all y'all up. And they taking that as a joke, like Putin. Putin don't mean it. I remember they did an interview with Donald Trump and they was like, you respect Putin? And he was like, yeah, I respect Putin. He was like, he's a killer. And Trump was like, well, we got killers on our side too. There's a lot of killers in our government. Y'all acknowledge that the man is a killer. But then y'all go bomb inside his nation of a dude who's a killer. What the hell wrong with y'all? You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. You crazy. You playing games and you crazy. Don't say that about that girl. You don't know that girl. Don't be mean like that. That's just mean. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. All right. 267 people, 185 likes, 40 haters. So that puts us at 200. That means 67 of y'all, 62 of y'all is just being lazy. Can y'all hit the button, please? That means 62 of y'all is being lazy. I'm sorry. Unless my number of haters went up to 100 something, or went up to 60 something. I sure doubt that. All my haters, the ones that have been hating. They've been following me, pursuing me, even after being scattered. They still pursue. Thank you. We got up to 207. Appreciate it. Hello from Picayune, Mississippi. Yeah, ain't nothing like some Picayune. Picayune, Hattiesburg, Lumberton, Laurel, Quitman. Mm-hmm. You know about that Mississippi. Poplarville. I know about that Mississippi. Shout out to all my people in Poplarville. Had a lot of property go on for sale in Poplarville. Me and my partner bought some. The people was like, well, you know Poplarville's a racist town. Y'all shouldn't buy it. I bought it. I wish you would. I wish you would. John Paul Shelton, where you been, bro? I ain't seen you in forever. I'm telling you, man. You see that stuff that's going on in Chicago? It's going on everywhere. It's popping off in New Orleans right now with them Venezuelans. Except there ain't no gangs. So ain't nobody to sit there and make no announcements. It's just bodies dropping. What you want, Bird? You hungry? Yeah. Come here. There you go. Don't be scared. Yeah, it's popping off. Oh, they don't want my tomato I gave them. Okay, y'all don't want that? Let's see. What else we got here? I thought I had something. No, I don't have none of them little things back down the floor. Yeah, it's popping off in New Orleans, but it ain't none of that conversation. There ain't none of that because it don't really be no talking. It just we just different. Ain't all that talking don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, they can take what I give them, or they can get nothing. It ain't. Now they went and got the tomato. I'm gonna be letting some more people into Wednesday night Bible study, ministerial Bible study, since we got our group settled. And that first Wednesday group is graduated to the next group. So I'm gonna let a couple more people in. We slow roll the new people into the ministerial Bible study because we always end up getting some demonized person that won't come in there. I'm a Gnostic and I believe this. Shut your ass up. We don't care what you believe. Bye. Get out of here. We ain't here to debate with you. Jesus Christ is Lord. Jesus Christ is King. If that ain't what you came here to discuss, then you need to go start your own Gnostic Bible study. And that's what I just tell them. And people be like, oh my Lord, this dude's wild. Yeah, shut up, leave, bye. And get the hell on. It's really that simple. So we'll be letting a couple more people in. And my people been getting some emails from people who got kicked out. You're probably watching. If you got kicked out, though, got kicked out for one or two reasons. You weren't coming. And it ain't no revolving door where you come when you want to, when they got men who come every Wednesday and Thursday. And also, you was kicked out because you was on some foolishness. You came in there to promote yourself. I don't even promote my own YouTube channel in there. So if you got kicked, don't be emailing nobody else. Holler at me. Don't be emailing the other people. Oh, well, I haven't got an invite. You're damn right you ain't got an invite because your ass wasn't coming. And you just figure, oh, I'm not going to come for 2 months. And all of a sudden I'm going to show up. Man, ain't nobody going back over all that just for you. Then you get there and you be like, oh, I didn't get this. I didn't. Yeah, because you didn't come. You didn't make the time to come. And so the expectation is we supposed to go all the way back to the beginning just for you. Nah, dog, that ain't how this works. Nope. You get popped off that list and you delete it, and then you ain't allowed to get back on it, even when you get in the system. And we import you in the system, say, oh, they were here before, delete. It's amazing. We won't take everything serious but God. We're supposed to take God partially serious. You expect us to behave like you. Come on, man. Nah, dog. That ain't how it go. We take this serious. We take it serious. Strongmenpraying.com. Strongmenpraying.com. We take it serious, dog. You dig? We take it dead serious. All right, I've been on here 45 minutes. I was only supposed to be on here for 20 minutes. I've been running my mouth. 6 o'clock. We got a decision to make. Decision is, do I pray or do I go back to work? What time is it? 6 or what? 6:15. I already know what decision I'm going to make. I'm going to holler at y'all later.